the end of the session. The Colonial School District is a public school district in Newcastle, Delaware, servicing students as young as age 3 to grade 12. Our district was formed on July 1st in 1981 and is one of the 4 districts established within the Newcastle County School District once it was reorganized. We currently serve approximately 10,000 students between our 8 elementary schools, 3 middle schools, and 1 high school, with 2 special program schools. Our mission is to provide equitable opportunities and access to high quality educational experiences for all of our students. We hope your child joins our growing student community. Mr. Phillips. School Choice is Delaware's school choice program, which allows families living in the state of Delaware to apply to enroll their children in any Delaware public school, charter school, VOTEC, or magnet school, regardless of their home address. Applying for school choice is easy, and we're here to help you guide you through the process. And tonight, you'll learn more about the requirements, deadlines, process, and information about our schools and programs. School Choice is an educational program that allows families to make the best school decisions for their children. School Choice gives students opportunities to attend schools and programs that best fit their needs, whether it's a public, charter, or VOTEC school. Students residing within the state of Delaware can attend any public, charter, or VOTEC school in the state with using the School Choice program. Tonight, we hope to provide you with information to give you a better understanding of the process. All parents or guardians interested in having their child participate in the school choice program are required to complete a school choice application. For the upcoming school year, again, as Dr. Jones stated, for the 26-27 school year, the school choice application opens on Monday, November 3rd, 2025 at 8 a.m. and closes on Wednesday, January 14th, 2026 at 11:59 p.m. So the easiest way that I like to explain it to people is you always apply a year ahead for the seat beyond. On the application, families can apply to 3 schools and or programs within each district or charter school. Applications are available online and in the paper form. However, it is highly recommended to complete the application online to track your child's application status and progress. In the state of Delaware, all incoming kindergarten students must be 5 years old by August 31st of the applying school year. Students that are not 5 by August 31st are able to take Colonial's early admissions testing, which we have more information available once you apply. But if the student scores in the superior range of the test, he or she may be considered for a choice invitation. Early admissions testing is only available to students residing within the Colonial School District feeder area. The Colonial School Choice application does remain open until the first day of school for the 26-27 school year, and any kindergarten application submitted prior to the January 14th closing date will be considered for our February lottery, which we'll discuss in the later slide. Kindergarten applications submitted after the January 14th closing date will be reviewed and processed on a weekly basis. We are required to accept applications at all of our schools serving students in grades K through 12. However, some schools do have limited seating availability, and the following schools are open for choice: Cary Downey, Castle Hills, Eisenberg, Newcastle, Pleasantville, Southern and Wilmington Manor Elementary Schools, McCullough, George Reed, and Gunning Bedford Middle Schools, and William Penn High School. These other schools are open to choice, but some of the applications to these schools may be placed on a wait list. Kathleen H. Elementary and Eisenberg Elementary Schools. Please note if your child is placed on a wait list, our wait lists are maintained until the first day of school. All choice applications are required to be pre-registered at the resident feeder school or currently registered at a Delaware public school for processing. Pre-registration for the upcoming school year can be completed today as it is open on October 15th. You do not need to wait until the school choice application period opens. You are eligible to pre-register now throughout the state. Choice applications that are not pre-registered or currently registered at their resident feeder school will not be processed or entered into our lottery drawing. This step is vital in the choice experience. If your child is not currently registered at a Delaware public school, you will need to pre-register again at the resident feeder school in order for your child's school choice application to be processed. Here is a list of all of the things you will need to pre-register across the state of Delaware. Some districts may require more or less, but in general cases, these are all of the things that are required. You will need to submit a student data card to any of the resident feeder districts, and again, all of the listed requirements. And again, please note that registration and school choice are two separate processes. So pre-registration is a process that you will do first in order to have your child's application processed. So you'll visit your child's feeder school or complete this step online, where you will submit all of the documents listed that you see on the screen. Once that's done, your resident feeder school or district will then enter the pertinent information into the state system, which is the SIS, Student Information System. And at that time, your child will be given a 6-digit student ID number. Once your child has a 6-digit student ID number, then you can complete the school choice application. Again, these are two separate steps. So please be sure that you are completing both if you are interested in the school choice process. Once the application period ends on January 14th, all completed applications will be submitted into our choice lottery, which is general and randomly selected. Applications are invited using the following priority. So once an application is submitted, the lottery then use this criteria to invite the students. Next slide, Kate. Once the lottery runs, we then have an invitation. We have each invitation, board approved before we inform our families. After the February 10th, 2026 board meeting, invitations will be sent to each parent or guardian via email and postage mail. If your child was not invited through the lottery, you will receive either a wait list or a rejection notification, again via email and postage mail. All choice responses are then due to the choice office by March 20th, 2026. So here's a choice timeline. This is kind of the easiest way to remember exactly where we are or what you should be doing at a specific time. So again, between November and January is that the time that the applications are open. So if you're interested in a choice seat, you would submit your application between November 2025 to January 2026. Once that application closes for grades 1 through 12, because again, the kindergarten application remains open until the first day of school, we process and review all of the applications that are submitted. Once all of the completed applications are then processed, they run in our lottery in February. The lottery information is then submitted to our Colonial board. Our board approves whether or not we're able to move forward with the information from the lottery. And once that's done, then we send out all of the seating notifications in March. So once that's complete, and let's just say we hope that you accept your seat, your child is then accepted to a Colonial school. His or her choice status will remain active until the end of building configuration, which are grades 5, 8, or 12. So for example, if you accept a choice seating invitation for your child in first grade to Pleasantville Elementary, for example, your child will remain an active school choice student at Pleasantville Elementary until their last day of fifth grade. Same thing for middle school and the same thing for high school. So you do not need to reapply each year. It is not required. Your application remains active until the end of building configuration, unless your child is terminated for not complying with the Colonial School District's academic, attendance, and or behavior code of conduct. Yeah, we can get the next slide. So you're asking why I choose Colonial. This is information that we receive from families and staff. I usually ask, just send me some reasons why you chose Colonial. And here's a list of some of them. But personally, I like to say that we empower our students to persevere and succeed by removing barriers and providing equitable access to high quality instruction and conditions. We are equity minded and a focused organization driven to support the whole child. We are passionate, we are service driven, and we develop meaningful relationships with our students, staff, and our community. We provide diverse and wide ranging experiences for students to develop, learn, and become contributors to their community and the larger world. Colonial School District offers immersion programs such as Spanish immersion, which is a languaging program. At this time, we're currently having students in grades K through 12 that are utilizing our language program at 4 schools between Wilbur, Pleasantville, and Gunning Bedford, and now also at William Penn High School. We offer Spanish immersion as a choice program. If you are interested in your child joining our language program, you will be required to submit a school choice application, even if the school choice program is at your child's resident feeder school. All of our emerging students that are currently in 5th grade are required to then choice again for the middle school. And for the upcoming school year, if your child is interested in choosing from the middle school to the high school level, that is also a required application. For the upcoming school year, we will be accepting applications at Wilbur Elementary School for kindergarten and Gunning Bedford Middle School for 6th graders and William Penn High School for 9th graders. All kindergarten language immersion applicants are required to complete a screening prior to the school choice consideration. All screening instructions are emailed to families after the school choice application is submitted. Consistent with Colonial programming, Colonial Compass is a career exploration and high school readiness course. This course has two main purposes: to assist students to become high school ready and to deep dive into career exploration. We want to empower students to better understand themselves, which is student identity, explore the many existing career opportunities, set goals for themselves, and understand employable skills for the workplace. The main instructional materials comes from Major Clarity, which is an online career exploration program, Career Compass, a workforce curriculum for secondary students from the Delaware Department of Labor, and our own curricular activities, which directly connect to William Penn High School. Each grade level has their own curriculum and has evolved over the 3 middle schools so that 8th graders are high school ready. It also helps select students to pick their best degree program at William Penn High School, and we have over 20 to choose from. We foster these unique courses at each of our middle schools, and we focus on the robust expectations of the Common Core state standards, 21st century learning, and technology innovation. With these design plans, we expand upon, again, William Penn's college and career programs, and we truly believe that we are providing access to our students, which opens the world of possibilities and opportunity. William Penn High School, which is the only high school in the Colonial School District, is committed to helping our students understand, connect, and act on global critical issues by integrating 21st century skill sets and experiences through these degree programs you see on the screen. Adhering to our district goal, all of our students will become college and career ready by the time that they graduate. All incoming students will select a concentrated degree program in one of these degree colleges that you see here. Once the school year begins, students receive their recommended courses to complete their major in 4 years, and they will work with our guidance department to ensure that all of the students' classes are connected to their major. By the student's junior year or 11th grade year, they will be able to determine their concentration and refine their focus. By graduation, students will complete their degree program and have had an opportunity to work with either local businesses, applied for local college credits, or trade certifications. Students will graduate with the necessary 21st century skill sets to become college and career ready. One of the biggest deciding factors in participating in school choice is always transportation. Transportation for a child to and from school or a closest existing bus stop is an everyday commitment. But if you are interested in your child attending a school through the school choice program, please note that transportation is not provided to choice students. Choice families can, however, request a bus stop that is closest and already existing in the school choice feeders area. if there are available seats on the bus. If there are no seats, it is the responsibility of the parent or guardian to transport the child to and from school each school day. As we discussed, there is an option for termination, and the options for termination are if, again, the student fails to meet the Colonial School District's policy for attendance, behavior, and/or academics, if approval for the school choice seat was only through the conditions of attending a daycare and the student no longer attends the daycare, or if the parent, for any reason, wants to terminate the choice seat. Automatically, again, school choice automatically terminates at the end of building configuration, which is grades 5, 8, or 12. Once termination occurs, if your child is terminated, he or she is expected to attend the resident feeder school based on your home address. Students that are terminated by their principal after failing to comply with the district's code of conduct will not be eligible to participate in the school choice program for the following school year. So these are things to think about and consider when you are accepting a choice seat. Here are some events that you can attend if you're interested in joining the Colonial family a little early. We're having a family-friendly, and free event this weekend. We invite you to our homecoming festivities on Saturday. We're kicking off our event with our parade at 9 a.m. And then from 9:30 to 12 p.m., we're hosting our fall festival. And after, we hope that you can join us for our William Penn homecoming football game versus Hodgson at 12 p.m. So we hope that you can come out in your cherry and black and celebrate with the Colonial Nation. Another event that you're able to attend, and we all can agree, the school safety climate can do wonders for student success. With recent conversations around school safety, we are consistently working to keep our students, staff, and teachers safe, and we would love to have you join the conversation. We hope that you can join us for our Safety and Security Summit on Wednesday, October 23rd from 6 to 7:30 at William Penn High School. Lastly, as promised, this QR code is available for families that are interested in a tour. If you use your cell phone device to scan this QR code, it'll take you directly to a Colonial link, which will give you an option to sign up for a tour. And Mr. Phillips, who is also on this call, will then reach out with more information to schedule that tour with a time and date that works best for you and your family. We do hope that you take full advantage of this opportunity to see all of our beautiful buildings, ask questions in regards to your students and their needs, and again, take full advantage prior to the school choice application beginning so that you can make the best decision for you and your family. Here's my direct contact information. Again, I am Atia Waters, serving as an administrative specialist in the Colonial School District, where I oversee summer registration and school choice. Here's my direct contact phone number and my email. And then if you have any other questions outside of contacting me directly, you can utilize our website where there's a lot of information as well. And at this time, we will open the floor for questions. Do we have any questions in the chat?
Don't see any right now. Again, I would recommend if anybody has any questions, please place them in the chat and we'll get them answered.
Anything?
I see that some people are raising their hands. We can't see you. So it's important that you put whatever questions that you have in the chat. We can only see that you raised a hand. So if you could place those questions in the chat, we'd be happy to answer. And the chat button should be at the bottom of your screen.
Put them in the chat.
What I'm also going to do is put Atia's email in the chat. That way, if you need to grab that you ask questions, you can reach out directly to her. Or if you go to our website at colonialschooldistrict.org, you can find a very helpful ask a question form, and one of us will get back to you within the next day or so.
No questions?
Not in the chat now.
Okay.
Uh, I
Wait.
saw that Mr. Sykes had his hand up, but he didn't type a message in the chat.
Let me try.
Mr. Lamar Sykes, if you could type your question in the chat, that would be helpful.
I think he is no longer on.
All right.
All right, there are no questions coming in. So if you are having difficulty crafting a question and would like to speak with someone personally, reach out to Ms. Waters. Gabe, can you go back to the screen with her information on it? You can take your cell phone and take a picture of this. Reach out, and one of
Again,
us will.
all this information is also going to be on our website. We're going to put a recording of this meeting up on our website later this evening. This information, how to contact everyone, is on our website. If you have any questions or, like Tia said, want to take a tour, we are available to get back to you within 24 hours. But we're here if you have questions.
All right. Well, with that, I guess we're going to conclude the evening. We appreciate your time. Again, we truly hope that you're able to join our growing family. We would love to have you. And if you have no other questions or anybody has any ending comments, we're going to conclude the meeting and the session and hope that you all have a wonderful night. Bye.